When I packed my bags to travel across Asia, I thought I knew what to expect. But then I landed in Malaysia, and everything changed. Traveling across Asia is one of the most exciting adventures anyone can take. This vast continent is home to breathtaking mountains, endless deserts, bustling metropolises, ancient temples, and a cultural diversity that can't be matched anywhere else in the world. From the neon lights of Tokyo to the rich history of India, from the tropical beaches of Thailand to the futuristic skyline of Singapore, Asia is truly a traveler's dream. But after journeying across this incredible continent, one country stood out to me the most, not because it was the most famous, not because it had the tallest buildings or the most crowded tourist attractions, but because it truly surprised me. That country is Malaysia. I had certain expectations before visiting Malaysia. I thought it would just be another Southeast Asian country with good food and some nice beaches. But what I experienced went far beyond my imagination. Malaysia shocked me, in the best way possible. And today, I want to share with you exactly why Malaysia left such a deep impression on me, and why it deserves way more recognition than it usually gets. First impressions, the hidden gem of Asia. When you think about traveling to Asia, the top destinations that usually pop into mind are Japan, Thailand, China, or Singapore. Malaysia often doesn't make it to the top of that list, and that's exactly why it shocked me. From the moment I landed in Kuala Lumpur, I realized this country is an underrated gem. The first thing that struck me was the blend of modernity and tradition. Kuala Lumpur, the capital city, is home to some of the tallest and most futuristic skyscrapers in the world, including the famous Petronas Twin Towers. But just a few streets away, you can walk into vibrant markets, historic mosques, Hindu temples, and colonial Arab buildings. It felt like stepping into different worlds within the same city. I had already traveled across Singapore, Bangkok, and Tokyo, and while they are amazing in their own right, Kuala Lumpur felt more authentic. It's modern, yes, but it hasn't lost its cultural soul. That balance immediately shocked me. The food, a gastronomic paradise. If there's one thing that completely blew me away in Malaysia, it's the food. And let me tell you, I have tried cuisines all across Asia: Japanese sushi, Indian curries, Thai street food, Chinese dim sum, and Middle Eastern kebabs. But Malaysia's food is on another level, and here's why. It's a fusion of everything. Malaysia is a melting pot of cultures: Malay, Chinese, Indian, Arab, and even European influences. And this diversity is reflected in its food. One morning, I found myself eating nasi lemak, a traditional Malay dish with coconut rice, sambal, anchovies, and peanuts. By lunch, I was trying char kway teow, a delicious Chinese-style stir-fried noodle. And in the evening, I enjoyed roti canai with curry at an Indian Muslim restaurant. The street food culture in Malaysia shocked me too. Unlike in some countries where street food can be risky, Malaysia's hawker stalls are both safe and mouth-watering. Places like Penang and Melaka are absolute food heavens. In Penang, every street corner smelled of something irresistible, from laksa soup to satay skewers. And the prices? Incredibly affordable compared to what I had paid in Japan or Singapore. Honestly, Malaysia made me feel like I could travel the whole world just through its food. The people, warm, diverse, and proud. Another thing that shocked me about Malaysia is the people. Everywhere I went, I was greeted with genuine warmth. The locals are incredibly friendly and helpful, and what amazed me most was their diversity. In many Asian countries, there's usually one dominant ethnicity. But in Malaysia, you'll find a harmonious mix of Malays, Chinese, Indians, and indigenous groups, all living side by side. This multiculturalism is visible not only in the food and architecture but also in daily life. What shocked me most was how proud Malaysians are of their unity despite their differences. In Kuala Lumpur, I visited a mosque, a Hindu temple, and a Chinese Buddhist temple, all within walking distance of each other. That kind of religious and cultural coexistence is rare in today's world, and it gave me hope. I even had conversations with taxi drivers, shopkeepers, and families in local restaurants. Many were eager to share stories about their culture, history, and traditions. That level of openness and hospitality made Malaysia feel like home. Nature, beyond what I imagined. When people think of natural beauty in Asia, they often picture the beaches of Thailand or the mountains of Nepal. But Malaysia shocked me with its diverse landscapes. I traveled to Langkawi, an island paradise with crystal-clear waters, white sandy beaches, and even a sky bridge hanging above lush rainforests. It felt like a tropical dream. Then I visited Cameron Highlands, where the cool climate and endless tea plantations reminded me of the hill stations in India. But nothing shocked me more than Borneo, the Malaysian side. The rainforests there are among the oldest in the world, filled with exotic wildlife like orangutans and proboscis monkeys. I took a boat ride along the Kinabatangan River and witnessed nature in its purest form. It was breathtaking, and honestly, it rivaled even the Amazon experience I once had in South America. Malaysia showed me that it's not just about beaches or cities, it's a complete package of nature, wildlife, and adventure. The cost, affordable luxury. Here's another thing that shocked me, how affordable Malaysia is. After spending time in Japan and Singapore, I expected Malaysia to be equally expensive. But I was wrong. Accommodation, food, transportation, and even attractions were surprisingly budget-friendly. For example, a full meal at a hawker center cost me less than $2, and even luxury hotels were reasonably priced compared to other countries. Malaysia offers experiences that in other places would cost a fortune, like island hopping, jungle trekking, or enjoying city nightlife, at just a fraction of the price. For travelers, this makes Malaysia an absolute paradise. Safety and comfort. Traveling solo is very easy and comfortable. Safety is always a concern. And I must say, Malaysia shocked me with how safe and comfortable I felt. Public transportation is easy to use, locals are helpful, and even at night, the streets felt secure in most areas. I had some concerns before traveling because of stereotypes I'd heard, but all those fears quickly disappeared. Malaysia is welcoming, modern, and well-equipped for travelers. Best for shopping. One of the things that shocked me the most about Malaysia was how incredible it is for shopping. Whether you are a budget traveler looking for bargains or someone who loves luxury brands, Malaysia has it all. In Kuala Lumpur alone, you'll find Bukit Bintang, the city's shopping hub, where massive malls like Pavilion KL, Surya KLCC, and Lot 10 offer everything from international designer labels to local fashion brands. The shopping experience here is world-class, yet much more affordable compared to places like Singapore or Japan. But what makes Malaysia's shopping unique is the variety. You can spend the morning exploring high-end stores, and by afternoon, be wandering through vibrant street markets like Petaling Street in Chinatown, where you'll find clothes, souvenirs, electronics, and delicious street food, all at unbeatable prices. Penang and Melaka also surprised me with their night markets, where the atmosphere is lively, colorful, and full of local charm. Shopping in Malaysia is not just about buying things, it's an experience filled with culture, bargaining, and discovery. Mind-blowing infrastructure. Another thing that shocked me about Malaysia is its impressive infrastructure. I had already traveled to countries like India, Thailand, and Vietnam before coming here, and I didn't expect Malaysia to be so modern and well-connected. But the reality amazed me. Malaysia has world-class highways that make road trips smooth and easy. Traveling between cities like Kuala Lumpur, Penang, and Johor Bahru felt effortless compared to some other Asian countries where transport can be chaotic. The public transport system is also excellent. In Kuala Lumpur, the MRT, LRT, and monorail systems are clean, efficient, and affordable, making it easy for both locals and tourists to get around. The airports also shocked me. Kuala Lumpur International Airport, KLIA, is one of the best I've seen in Asia, rivaling even Singapore's Changi Airport. Malaysia has invested heavily in connectivity, technology, and urban development, and it shows. Skyscrapers dominate the skyline, bridges connect islands, and even smaller towns have good roads and facilities. What impressed me most was how Malaysia combines modern infrastructure with cultural heritage. You'll see high-speed trains running next to old shophouses, or futuristic towers rising near historic mosques. This balance between progress and tradition is what makes Malaysia truly stand out. Why Malaysia shocked me the most. So after traveling across Asia, Japan, China, India, Thailand, Singapore, and beyond, why did Malaysia shock me the most? Because it's underrated. Nobody told me Malaysia would have world-class cities, some of the best food on earth, stunning nature, rich history, cultural harmony, affordability, and warm people, all in one country. Malaysia doesn't scream for attention like some other destinations, but once you experience it, you realize it quietly has everything. It shocked me because it made me question why it's not on the top of every traveler's bucket list. It shocked me because it exceeded my expectations in every possible way. And it shocked me because it gave me memories that I'll cherish forever. Traveling Asia has been one of the greatest adventures of my life. Every country has something special to offer. But Malaysia, with its unique mix of culture, food, history, and natural beauty, left me the most surprised. I went in with little expectation, and I came out with a heart full of admiration. Malaysia shocked me, but it also taught me that sometimes the best experiences come from the places you least expect. So, if you ever plan to travel Asia, don't just stick to the popular names, give Malaysia a chance. Trust me, it will shock you too.